Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All Educational Videos and Tutorials. In this video today we are going to check out Sculptris Alpha 6, which is very old sculpting app, but one of my favorite, probably the favorite one, so I had to mention it, although it's discontinued, if that's the word, so you're not going to be able to find this online by default by mainstream channels. You will have to find it some way. You will have to find installation some other way. I will try to find some kind of link. If not, I will try to. I guess I could find the exe file and the installation file, which is very small, and share it with you people who need this, because this is again my favorite sculpting tool, and most of it because it's very intuitive, and it has the best it had the best feedback for me in terms of when you sculpt with it, somehow it looked just the way you would do in real life, or when you, for example, draw, and the feedback on the tools, it's so nice, and also the materials and stuff like that, but the whole atmosphere, the whole mood, the whole feedback from the creation felt so natural, so easy, so fast. Everything was there either as a button or as a shortcut. You don't have so many tools which you're not going to use, like in ZBrush and stuff like that. And for most of my production and work for indie games or some smaller studios, it finished everything I started in it, although people were mostly mocking me for using this, because this was at the time where and when ZBrush was gaining popularity and becoming stronger and stronger, like 10 or 15 years ago. So very old story, but the same thing works today. And as I have talked in previous video, one of the most important thing is here with this export button. So everything I make here with sculpting in this app, with my sculpting skills, I want to export it. Here it is, export, and simple as that, in a couple of different formats, and then I can use it in my game engine or for my animation or whatever. Or to be more precise and honest about it, it's not just simple as that, because when you export it, you first have to re-topologize it to make the topology better, because as you will see now, all of those sculpting thingies you make here, sculpts, they are made of some kind of triangles and a mesh, which is kind of bit not only messy sometimes, but more to say it's more like complex. It has lots of those triangles, and for the games and game engines you want to have as less as possible of these dots, which are called vertices, and triangles, and these quads, which are called polygons. So the more polygons for your models in game engines, the game is spending more resources. So after you create something here, you want to re-topologize it to make this mesh look more in quads, more simple, and then you can import it in game engine. Okay, so that was a little distraction, but again we have learned something new, I hope. But the most important thing, as I said, is this export button, import, save, and stuff like that. And for most of the people if you want to use this on professional level. And there are a few problems with this app, not only because it's discontinued, but also about its limits. That didn't stop me from working in it. I loved it, and also I just wanted to share it with you here to compare it with these guys here, Sculpt GL and Nomad GL, and this is a desktop standalone app, Sculptris. So they all look or feel the same more or less, but some subtle differences, some subtle feedbacks which you will get from one to another will make you choose between them, or sometimes even hop between them, use them one after another. Also production, if you're working for some professional studio, big studio or something like that, they mostly want you to use something which is very high-end, like ZBrush, 3D Coat or stuff like that. They do not force you always 100%, but it will be just painful to work, for example, in Nomad Sculpt, then export it and import it into some other on a daily basis so many times, if they have some kind of studio tools which do not allow that. Simple as that. But what I wanted to just share today is this app again, as some kind of reminder for you that it still exists, although it's very old. As you can see, 2009 and until 2011 it was created, so it's like almost 20 years ago, 16 years ago. As I said, yeah, 15 years ago I was using it, from 15 to 10 years ago, very much, when I created, when I was in 3D and working as a 3D modeler for games mostly. But it still works. Yeah, this is also the very important feature. It still works on my Windows 10. If it doesn't work, for example, on some Windows 11, 12, 15 tomorrow, I will just install it on some older computer, older laptop, if as much as I can, if I feel most comfortable with it, which I do. So again, it's up to you to choose which one you want to use. Yeah, it even rhymes. So choose what you want to use. It's simple as that. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. And yeah, because I need some 3D sculpts and models for some kind of my prototypes, I will maybe turn some of those, maybe even all of those sculpting apps, using them into some kind of simple fast web tutorials and videos. So feel free in comments to write down if you need that and what do you need, so we can maybe share some kind of that kind of knowledge in future. Until then, thanks for watching, and see you soon.